First of all, cheers as always. Can you guess what this video is going to be about? Let's take a closer look at my hair. It's red. It's got snowflakes on it. Can you guess? Can you guess? That's right! Welcome to SonicFlare. I am your lovable host, Danny K. How's everybody doing today? Hold that thought. That first cup of coffee in the morning. Well, not really. It's my 10th cup, but who's counting? So, today's video, holiday Christmas music. The most cheerful time in the year. Unfortunately, here in SoCal, we never really get the whole impact of Christmas because we never get to build snowmen unless you go up into the mountains. It's probably one of the biggest things I miss from back home in good old Austria, which is that, it was always snowing and we'd always go out and build snowmen and, snowball fights and all kinds of stuff. And so really not having snow where I'm living, I miss that. But anyway, what can you do? There's all kinds of other things that California or Southern California makes up for. So actually, we have, and I apologize, I have to look that up because, frankly, Chris, apologies. I just heard of Chris at Record Talk, from my good friend and fellow VC expert, The Waxed, a.k.a. Rob, last night on his video, where I guess Chris had created a sort of holiday Christmas tag, and so I figured I'm going to reciprocate in kind and show you guys my personal favorite all-time Christmas albums that I was able to scrounge up this morning when I woke up. So first up, what do we have? The great Ramsey Lewis. Absolutely fantastic. It's his trio. The Sound of Christmas on Argo Stereo. Fabulous, fabulous record. It's cheap. You can get it any day of the week, really, on eBay or Discogs. Absolutely gorgeous music. Beautiful playmanship. You gotta check out Ramsey Lewis Trio. Absolutely fantastic. So that's the first one. The next one, actually a brand new reissue from the great guys at Blue Note. And this would be Duke Pearson. I've seen this record a couple of times mentioned, and it's just outstanding. I mean, it's all the great Sleigh Ride, Jingle Bells, of course, Silent Night, done up by the great Duke Pearson in a jazz tune. Must have, in print, get it before it's gone. Next up, a great record by the great Perry Como. And this is one of those, it's Season's Greetings. This is one of those sleeper records that I see all the time at swap meets, record shows. When you search for Christmas stuff on eBay, Discogs, it always pops up. It's cheap. It's dirt cheap. A couple of bucks. Let me tell you something. This is, it's an RCA. Absolutely fantastic sound quality. Don't pass it up. Plus Perry Como. I mean, how can you go wrong when you listen to him sing Home for the Holidays, White Christmas, Oh Holy Night? I mean, dude, you put this on. Let me tell you something. I don't care what mood you're in. You're going to get in a much better mood with this awesome Christmas music from the great Perry Como. So what's next? Well, there's another one. In print, just came out. So this is the great collaboration of Chad Kassem and the Verve Music Group. And of course, it's Ella Fitzgerald, Swinging Christmas. And let me tell you, gatefold, beautifully done. I mean, these whole Verve Kassem reissues are just absolutely fantastic. All analog, of course. And just fabulous, fabulous. I mean, obviously, how can you go wrong with Ella? So, definitely a must-have. I'm assuming this is going to be in print for years to come. And, it's definitely an evergreen. And I had the record before this reissue came out. It's fantastic. Must-have. Next up, let's see. I'm going to toss this around. Let's just do this. Another fantastic record, 2 LP set from Chad Kassem at Acoustic Sounds and his team at Analog Productions. And of course, the wonderful Sounds of Christmas. Still in print, double LP. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is, oh, I guess I got the regular black. I think for like a year or so, he did green and red vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, I mean, this has everything and everyone on it. Bing Crosby, Bobby Helms, Aaron Neville, Chet Atkins, Jose Feliciano, Feliz Navidad, of course, Eartha Kitt, Kenny Burrell, Vince Guaraldi Trio, of course. I mean, what else? Charlie Brown Christmas. Speaking of Charlie Brown Christmas, here is my first edition Charlie Brown Christmas that Chad came out with, gosh, 20 years ago now. As a matter of fact, my limited edition, because it only has one cup holder, is 686. Surprised it wasn't 666. That would have been a funny one. Charlie Brown Christmas, Vince Guaraldi Trio. I mean, you know, I don't care which version of this you get. It's fantastic. If you have the 45 RPM acoustic sounds, obviously you're in for a sonic treat. It's just spectacular sounding. But, you know, Vinyl Me Please did this. I mean, this is an evergreen. It comes out every Christmas by someone. Must have. Absolutely awesome record. Next up, the great Dean Martin. And this is the Dean Martin Christmas album. Highly, highly recommended. I mean, this is right up there with the Ella Fitzgerald, with the Duke Pearson, Jingle Bells, I'm Coming Home for Christmas, Silver Bells, Winter Wonderland. I mean, come on. Plus, it's Dean Martin. It's a reprise, and, you know, beautiful, cheap. You can find this any day of the week. I mean, again, I see it all the time at shows. Everybody always passes it up. Get it. It's killer. Next up, speaking of Dean Martin, maybe a little before Dean Martin, actually not maybe, but for sure before Dean Martin, the great, the wonderful, the amazing Bing Crosby. Merry Christmas. Fantastic. So this is, here's a tip and trick on this one. Get the original mono first pressing. Do not get the stereo reprocessed one. It's garbage. It never came out in stereo. This was recorded in mono. Full track, of course. Little trivia, Bing Crosby was the first major record star in the U.S. who recorded onto tape as early as 1945, just after the war ended. He imported and purchased two of the I think they were Telefunken machines from Germany that the army had brought over. And so he started recording onto tape as the first major commercial artist. And first of all, it sounds amazing. Second of all, it's just fantastic. So again, stay away from the reprocessed stereo junk or any of the subsequent reissues. What you want is the first press mono. Must have. And last but not least, the great Nat King Cole. Gotta have this. This is cheap as well. You know, 10, 15 bucks on eBay. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's Ralph Carmichael conducting the orchestra, and of course, Nat King Cole singing joyfully, cheerfully about great Christmas songs and Christmas carols. Absolutely fantastic stuff. The First Noel, Deck the Hall, A Holy Night, of course. That's probably one of the most sung songs. Gee, I wonder why. Joy to the World. His Joy to the World sounds insane. Try to get a clean copy. They're all, as you guys know, on these Capitals. Sometimes you get a lot of noise, so try to get a clean one, and you'll be on your merry way to Christmas. So anyway, that is it. Oh, of course, one pop song. How can you forget? It's, of course, the great George Michael, Andrew Ridgeley, Wham! Last Christmas. Come on. That is an evergreen that is never going to go out of style. Unfortunately, I do not have the record. Pretend that I do, and you're looking at it right now. It looks great. It's actually a see-through record. Can you see me? Ha! Anyway, yeah. I hope everyone's going to have a great holiday. I hope everyone's going to have a great Thanksgiving coming up. That's the first big one that's coming up. But I think a lot of Americans in particular start playing their Christmas music right about now. To our European friends, you guys generally start with Advent, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, and then the countdown, the 4 weeks of Christmas and stuff. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in as always, and we will catch you guys very soon. And Chris at the Record Talk, thanks for putting us up to this Christmas tag or holiday music tag. Cheers, guys.